This was pure insanity, and it may actually be pretty graphic for some of you. But I wanted to go ahead and share with you literally the most painful experience I've ever had in my life. My session with, one of my many sessions with Master Dinesh, the bone setter in Boudhanath, Nepal. Now stay tuned for the backstory, and I'll fill you in on everything that's going on. Over 20 years ago, I was diagnosed with sciatica. And for those of you that have experienced sciatica, you know how incredibly painful and life-stopping it is. So it would come and go once in a while. When I was younger, in my 20s, then as I got older, I'm 44 now, it would come for a little longer. And also, I've had some accidents. So I had neck surgery, a fusion in my neck, and lower back surgery. So I have like 5 discs in my back that are herniated, and my neck, all the way up the spine. Last February 2023, the wife and I went for a Panchakarma, an Ayurvedic retreat in Rishikesh, India, and the massage therapist pulled my back and like popped my hip out. So from that moment on, I was in extreme, excruciating pain every day, all day. I was walking with a huge slant. My hip felt so sore, like I've never felt before. Add on top of that the sciatica, like lightning shooting through my body. Just brutal. So over the next bunch of months, we went from country to country, and I tried all different modalities. Went for more Panchakarma, went for network spinal analysis, Ayurvedic massages, just everything. But I knew I needed an adjustment, and I couldn't find a chiropractor in any of those countries. So we finally got to Nepal, and I was going for acupuncture, and it was helping, just relieving the pain, but I knew things needed to be moved around. So I found this guy, Denesh, but at the time, he was in India. So I started going for physiotherapy, dry needling, but it just wasn't doing the trick. I decided to try Denesh again. I gave him a call, and he was back. So he came over that day for a session. At that time, I mean, like, almost crying all day, every day. Like, it's that painful. And just brings you to your knees where, you know, you make one wrong move, you sneeze, and you're screwed. So he came over and did all of this. This wasn't just an adjustment. I've been to many chiropractors. I've had many different adjustments with osteopaths. This was beyond anything I've ever done. And he showed me videos of him helping guys that were paralyzed walk again. And I just knew, I had full faith in him and full trust, as you could see, because a lot of people would see what he's doing and they'd be like, I would never let him touch me like that. You're out of your mind, which even chiropractors said too. So he cracked every bone in my body, from my toes to my ankles, to my knees, to my, just going up my body. He cracked my nose, like gave me a nose job, cracked my ears, my chest, like pushed in my rib cage, as you see now. And he worked on my organs too. So you see he's wearing white gloves, and he would show me like all the toxins coming out of me. Just absolutely. My wife is sitting there watching this, like, just worried sick, you know, which you don't see in this specific video, but you'll see in the short video, is he stepped on my neck with a pillow in between to crack it. That was the craziest thing. Then he told me that we'll do some massages too in between. So I was like, okay, great. You know, and he did dry needling like deep into my bones with an electric thing on it, beyond anything. And I've had this done. I've had so much acupuncture done in my life. This was beyond. So he gave me a massage for 3 hours. And I'm like, oh God, it's going to be relaxing, a little break. And it was the opposite of that. Went deep into me, and it was like I got sick afterwards because all toxins just started releasing to leave my body, and it was just Oh my God. I did a total of almost like 20 sessions with him. Now, before, I could barely walk. After working with him, 85% better, 90% better. Truly amazing. So would I do it again if I had to? Absolutely. But I will make sure I never have to again, because at this point, it's all about me doing yoga and taking the best care of myself so I don't have to be in pain anymore. I did also see an amazing chiropractor in Saigon, Dr. Hunter. That was like the icing on the cake. But I am doing a lot better now. So thank you to Master Dinesh for your craziness. And he would laugh during it, and we would laugh. Good times. Good, excruciating times. This was the straightest and the best I've walked in many months. I'm truly grateful that I found this maniac to help me get better. Thank you.